unlocking the Stoic superpower, outsmart, outlast, and rise above. In a world that thrives on chaos, where emotions run wild and distractions pull us in every direction, the ability to stay composed is a rare and formidable advantage. Imagine walking into a room and immediately commanding respect, not through force, but through unshakable presence. While others react impulsively, you remain in control. While they chase after what they cannot change, you focus on what truly matters. This is the essence of Stoicism, a mindset that turns obstacles into opportunities, fear into wisdom, and uncertainty into strength. The secret? Mastering the mental game. What if you could navigate life's toughest challenges with the clarity of a chess master? Always a step ahead? The following principles will show you how. 1. Master emotional control. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. One of the biggest advantages you can have over others is emotional control. People often let their feelings dictate their actions. But Stoics teach us to reverse this dynamic. Emotions should be observed, not obeyed. Mastering emotional control doesn't mean suppressing your feelings, but understanding and channeling them wisely. When others lose their temper, you remain calm. When others panic, you stay composed. This ability alone makes you stand out. Think about high-stress situations, at work, in arguments, or during unexpected crises. The person who can keep their cool under pressure often emerges as the leader, the one others look to for guidance. Stoics like Epictetus taught that while we can't control external events, we can control our responses. Instead of reacting impulsively, pause. Ask yourself, is this within my control? Will this matter a month, a year, or a decade from now? Here's the thing, emotions cloud judgment. When you're angry, anxious, or overwhelmed, you're more likely to make poor decisions. Outsmarting others begins with mastering yourself, especially in the heat of the moment. Emotional control allows you to think clearly, act strategically, and maintain your integrity, even when others crumble. In today's world, where instant gratification and knee-jerk reactions are the norms, emotional control is like a superpower. It keeps you grounded and ensures you're always making decisions from a place of strength rather than weakness. So, next time you feel your emotions bubbling up, remember, pause, breathe, and choose your response wisely. In doing so, you'll set yourself apart as someone who isn't just smart, but unshakably wise. 2. Focus on what you can control. One of the most profound Stoic lessons is learning to focus solely on what you can control and letting go of everything else. It sounds simple, but it's a game changer when applied to your life. Most people waste their energy worrying about external factors, what others think, how the future might unfold, or past mistakes they can't undo. This obsession with the uncontrollable keeps them stuck in cycles of frustration and anxiety. When you master the art of focusing on what's within your control, you gain an edge over those who are distracted by the uncontrollable. Your energy becomes laser-focused, your mind calmer, and your decisions more deliberate. For example, while others stress about the economy or politics, you work on improving your skills, managing your resources, and building resilience. While others argue about someone else's behavior, you focus on how you respond. This principle also boosts your efficiency. Imagine two people at work, one constantly worries about office gossip or decisions made by upper management, while the other focuses entirely on delivering excellent results within their role. Who do you think will thrive in the long term? Letting go of the uncontrollable doesn't mean indifference, it means freeing yourself from unnecessary stress and redirecting that energy toward what actually matters. It's not about ignoring problems, but about tackling them strategically. The next time you find yourself worrying about something outside your influence, ask yourself, is this mine to manage? If not, let it go. This simple shift will not only make you more focused, but also position you as someone others admire for your clarity and effectiveness. 3. Embrace discomfort to build strength. Most people shy away from discomfort. Whether it's physical, emotional, or mental, they avoid challenges, take the easy way out, and cling to comfort zones. But Stoics understood that discomfort isn't something to fear, it's an essential part of growth. If you want to outsmart others, you need to embrace discomfort as a tool for strengthening your mind and character. Think about it, discomfort is where growth happens. Whether it's the pain of learning a new skill, the uneasiness of having a difficult conversation, or the effort required to build healthy habits, pushing through discomfort transforms you into someone more resilient, adaptable, and capable. While others flinch at adversity, Stoic-minded individuals lean in. This doesn't mean seeking out unnecessary pain, but accepting and enduring challenges as they come. For instance, practicing self-discipline, like delaying gratification or waking up early, trains your mind to overcome short-term discomfort for long-term benefits. Physical discomfort, too, can be a teacher. Exercises like fasting or exposing yourself to cold conditions, which Stoics often practiced, remind you that you can endure more than you think. Mental discomfort, like stepping into the unknown or confronting fears, sharpens your ability to remain calm under pressure. In a world obsessed with instant pleasure, the ability to endure and even thrive in discomfort is a rare skill that sets you apart. You're no longer controlled by your impulses or deterred by fear. Instead, you become someone who others look up to. Someone who is prepared for whatever life throws your way. 4. Stay humble yet confident. There's a fine balance between humility and confidence, and Stoics mastered it. Most people either overestimate themselves, leading to arrogance, or underestimate themselves, resulting in insecurity. But those who can stay humble while remaining confident have a quiet power that makes them truly stand out. Humility starts with self-awareness. A Stoic knows their strengths but also acknowledges their limitations. They don't feel the need to boast or seek validation because their confidence comes from within. They're secure in who they are, which allows them to listen, learn, and adapt, qualities that others often overlook. At the same time, they don't downplay their abilities. Humility isn't about diminishing yourself, it's about recognizing your worth without arrogance. This combination makes you approachable and respected. People trust those who are confident but not overbearing. Think about how this plays out in a competitive environment. While others might inflate their achievements or try to dominate conversations, a Stoic lets their work speak for itself. They don't need to prove anything because their actions already demonstrate their value. Humility also makes you a better learner. When you accept that you don't know everything, you stay open to new ideas and perspectives. This openness allows you to grow in ways that others, blinded by their egos, cannot. The key is to remember that humility and confidence are not opposites, they're partners. Together, they create a balanced, grounded individual who doesn't just succeed, but inspires others to follow their example. 5. Use logic over emotion in decision-making. In moments of crisis or complexity, most people let their emotions guide their decisions. While feelings are valuable and shouldn't be ignored, they can often cloud judgment, leading to impulsive or irrational actions. Stoics, however, prioritize logic and reason, especially when making important choices. This approach doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but examining them. When faced with a difficult decision, ask yourself, am I reacting out of fear, anger, or desire? Or am I thinking clearly about the best course of action? This practice ensures that your choices are not only rational, but also aligned with your values and long-term goals. The ability to detach from emotional reactions and rely on logic gives you a distinct advantage. Imagine a high-stakes negotiation. While others might get defensive, impatient, or overly eager, a Stoic remains calm and strategic. They analyze the situation objectively and make calculated moves that lead to better outcomes. This logical mindset extends beyond big decisions to everyday life. Whether it's responding to criticism, handling conflict, or managing your time, logic helps you stay in control. You're less likely to overcommit, argue needlessly, or waste energy on trivial matters. Logic doesn't eliminate emotion, it places it in its proper context. By understanding your feelings without being ruled by them, you gain clarity and composure that others often lack. And in a world driven by knee-jerk reactions, this ability sets you apart as someone others turn to for guidance. Remember, the next time you're faced with a decision, pause and reflect, let logic, not fleeting emotions, lead the way. In doing so, you'll navigate life with precision and purpose, leaving others wondering how you always seem one step ahead. 6. Practice deliberate patience. Patience is often underrated. Yet it's one of the most powerful traits a person can cultivate. While others rush into decisions, react impulsively, or demand instant results, a Stoic practices deliberate patience. They understand that life unfolds in its own time, and often the greatest rewards come to those who can wait with intention. Patience doesn't mean passivity, it's not about sitting idly by while life happens to you. Instead, it's about exercising control over your impulses and recognizing when action is necessary versus when it's time to wait. This deliberate approach gives you an edge because it allows you to see the bigger picture, something others often miss in their haste. Take investments, for example, whether in finances, relationships, or personal growth. Impatient individuals often chase quick wins, only to find themselves disappointed or burned out. A Stoic, on the other hand, takes a long-term view. They plant seeds, nurture them steadily, and trust the process, knowing that meaningful outcomes take time. This principle also applies to how you handle conflict. Imagine a heated argument, while others might lash out in anger. A Stoic remains calm, choosing their words carefully and waiting for the right moment to respond. Their patience diffuses tension and often leaves others scrambling to match their composure. Patience is a quiet strength that amplifies all your other virtues. It teaches you to endure challenges with grace and approach opportunities with wisdom. In practicing deliberate patience, you not only outsmart others, but also find a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment. 7. Lead through example, not words. Actions speak louder than words. And Stoics embody this principle to the fullest. While others try to persuade, argue, or impress through speech, Stoics focus on leading by example. They understand that genuine influence doesn't come from what you say, but from what you do. When you live with integrity, discipline, and purpose, people notice. You don't need to announce your values, because your actions reflect them. This quiet, unspoken leadership is far more compelling than any speech or argument could ever be. Consider a workplace scenario. While some colleagues might talk endlessly about their skills and ambitions, a Stoic quietly delivers results. They show up on time, work efficiently, and handle challenges with poise. Over time, their consistent actions earn them respect and trust far more than empty promises or self-promotion. Leading by example also creates a ripple effect. When others see your discipline, they're inspired to raise their standards. Your calm demeanor in stressful situations becomes a model for others to emulate. Without saying a word, you become a source of influence and guidance. This principle is rooted in the Stoic belief that we can't control others, but can control ourselves. By focusing on your own actions, you indirectly shape the behavior of those around you. And in a world full of noise, this quiet form of leadership sets you apart as someone who doesn't just talk about values, but lives them. 8. Turn obstacles into opportunities. Life is full of challenges. But while many people view obstacles as roadblocks, Stoics see them as stepping stones. This mindset is encapsulated in Marcus Aurelius's famous teaching, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." When faced with difficulties, most people complain, procrastinate, or give up. A Stoic, however, uses the obstacle as an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resourceful. This mindset doesn't just help you overcome challenges, it transforms them into tools for your success. For instance, consider a career setback like losing a job, while others might dwell on the loss or blame external factors. A Stoic asks, what can I learn from this? How can I use this time to pivot, improve, or explore new opportunities? This shift in perspective turns what seems like a failure into a new beginning. The same applies to smaller, everyday frustrations. A missed appointment becomes a chance to practice patience, a criticism becomes an opportunity to improve. Instead of resisting the obstacle, Stoics lean into it, asking, what can it teach them? This mindset not only helps you navigate life's inevitable ups and downs, but also gives you a reputation as someone who is unshakable. Others will wonder how you always seem to turn adversity into advantage. And the truth is simple, you've trained your mind to see every obstacle as part of the path. 9. Prioritize inner peace over external validation. Most people spend their lives chasing approval. Whether it's through social media likes, career accolades, or societal expectations. This constant pursuit of external validation leaves them vulnerable to disappointment and manipulation. Stoics, however, prioritize inner peace above all else, making them impervious to the opinions and judgments of others. When you cultivate inner peace, you stop seeking fulfillment from external sources. You're no longer swayed by criticism or inflated by praise. This independence is a powerful advantage because it allows you to stay focused on your own values and goals, rather than being distracted by the noise around you. Imagine how freeing it would feel to live without the need for validation, to make decisions based on what you know is right, rather than what others expect. This isn't about ignoring feedback, but about filtering it through the lens of your own principles. Inner peace also enhances your relationships. When you're not constantly seeking approval, you approach others from a place of authenticity, rather than neediness. This makes your connections deeper, more meaningful, and less fraught with misunderstandings. In a world obsessed with appearances and external success, those who prioritize inner peace stand out. They're not chasing trends or competing in pointless races, instead, they exude a calm confidence that others find magnetic. Here are some audience reactions after reading this news. Mastering the Stoic mindset, lessons for unshakable strength throughout history. Those who have mastered their emotions have held an undeniable advantage over those controlled by them. Stoicism, a philosophy championed by figures like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, teaches that true power lies not in controlling the external world, but in governing oneself. The ability to remain calm, to act with clarity under pressure, and to focus only on what is within our power sets individuals apart as natural leaders and resilient thinkers. Each of the principles outlined, emotional control, focusing on what can be changed, embracing discomfort, balancing humility and confidence, using logic over emotion, practicing patience, leading by example, turning obstacles into opportunities, and prioritizing inner peace, forms the foundation of an unshakable mind. Let's delve deeper into how these principles can be applied in daily life, offering both practical wisdom and a profound shift in perspective. 1. Master emotional control. The key to power. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Emotional control is not about suppressing feelings but about understanding them without being controlled by them. Most people react instinctively to emotions. Anger leads to outbursts, fear to avoidance, and sadness to inaction. A Stoic, however, observes emotions like a scientist analyzing data. One of the greatest advantages in life is remaining calm when others lose control. In high-stress situations, whether in business, relationships, or emergencies, the one who remains composed has the upper hand. Consider a heated argument. One person raises their voice, insults, and lashes out emotionally, while the other remains collected, responding thoughtfully. Who comes across as the stronger individual? Who wins the respect of others? To cultivate emotional control, practice the pause. When anger flares, before reacting, ask, is this response necessary? Will it serve me in the long run? Most of the time, a measured response, or none at all, is far more powerful than an impulsive reaction. 2. Focus on what you can control. The art of letting go. A common source of stress in life is worrying about things beyond our control. This could be politics, the economy, or other people's opinions. A Stoic recognizes the futility of such concerns and redirects energy to what truly matters: actions, decisions, and personal growth. Imagine two individuals at work. One constantly complains about company policies and office politics, while the other focuses on improving their skills, delivering results, and positioning themselves for future success. Over time, who will be more successful? Who will find peace and fulfillment? A practical exercise to cultivate this mindset is to ask yourself, is this mine to manage? If the answer is no, let it go. This shift not only reduces stress but makes you more effective and respected. 3. Embrace discomfort. Growth lies beyond comfort zones. Modern society encourages the avoidance of discomfort. Convenience is king, and most seek the easiest path. Yet, true growth comes from discomfort. Stoics understood this, deliberately exposing themselves to hardship to build resilience. Physical discomfort, such as cold showers or fasting, teaches discipline. Mental discomfort, like taking on challenges beyond one's expertise, fosters growth. Emotional discomfort, such as difficult conversations or facing fears, builds courage. The next time you face discomfort, instead of avoiding it, ask, how can this make me stronger? Over time, you will develop an unshakable mind, capable of enduring and thriving in any situation. 4. Balance humility with confidence. A rare combination. Arrogance is weakness disguised as strength, while insecurity is self-doubt masked as humility. A true Stoic balance is both, acknowledging strengths without boasting and recognizing weaknesses without self-doubt. Consider two types of leaders. One constantly brags, taking credit for everything, while another quietly delivers results, letting actions speak. Which leader gains more respect over time? Self-awareness is key. Be confident in your abilities but remain open to learning. This balance makes you both admirable and influential. Thank you for watching. Do you enjoy Stoic Path? If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.